wheeled cart. All right, it's an electric vehicle. I call it the EV as like a joke. But yeah, this is kind of the pickup truck of China, the everyman's transport device. Three wheels are still very popular here. So it has this massive, like 40-pound lithium battery. And so right now I'm using it to transport some non-tea items, some trays and some tea picking baskets to my DHL connection over here in Shenzhen. And so I thought I'd take you along for the ride. But yeah, it's kind of a funny little vehicle, isn't it? But yeah, I've got the key, so let's do it. I'm gonna put the phone in my front pocket, so I won't be reading. But yeah, I guess you're supposed to have a helmet, but I don't wear a helmet on this. And in my little village, hey Polar, what's up, man? In my little village, there's not very strict enforcement, so I'm going to put the phone in my pocket, and hopefully it doesn't cancel it. And we're gonna ride over to drop off these boxes. You can see this. It's surprisingly snappy. You know, that electric vehicle, instant torque. And this thing's really old and clunky. You know, the brakes aren't very good. The suspension's not very good. But it's fun. And cheap. This thing was really cheap to purchase. Traffic jam here. Okay, I guess we'll let this person go. Oh, this has some modified exhaust on this car. You can see these green license plates here. That's an EV. The blue license plate, like the car in front of me, means gasoline vehicle. See, that's a Chinese brand in front of me. This car. I think it's just a 4-cylinder. It sounds kind of mean. It's really rare to see people modifying their exhaust in China, so it's always kind of fun to see. There's a piece of plastic on my tire. It's a little bit annoying. We're gonna stop at a trash can and I'm gonna get that plastic off my tire. Yeah, I'll stop right here. Stop right here. You have this piece of tape right here. And it's pretty annoying. Just put that in the trash. It's like a first-person view with the phone in the pocket. Okay, let's continue. Okay, I'm gonna go up here. This is kind of fun. I always like riding this thing. It's actually pretty quick. This is like top speed though. But hey, no license, no insurance. It's a good time. No plates. I'm off the grid on this thing. There's a beautiful mountain there. But yeah, this is it's kind of fun. I always thought a live stream while driving this thing would be kind of fun. So yeah, that's what we're doing now. So we're just going to drop off some non-T items for DHL, and I'm just gonna do this. And yeah, it's really fun driving this thing. And the horn doesn't work. This thing's a little dangerous, you know, the brakes are bad, the suspension's horrible, and the horn doesn't work. That's alright. La 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 la. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, I love riding this. I really love driving this thing. It's just fun. You know, my whole life I always had motorcycles, and then when I moved to China, that was kind of taken away. So this is as close as I kind of get. You know, in Shenzhen they banned motorcycles, and in this little village you can have EVs and stuff. You know, I'm not really a fan of the EV motorcycle. There's a dog in the road there. You know, you just see some dogs in the road. It's just the way it is. And so this thing gets a little bit slower going up hills. So I'm just gonna stay on the right. Maybe some cars will fly past me. Yeah, this EV has really been abused, but it still works. I replaced this cluster, this instrument cluster, like a year ago. But yeah, this thing still works. Nice Mercedes S-Class. You can see a lot of those actually. La 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 la. He's got a cool little cart too. So I'm going to a little business park up here where my millionaire friend, he runs an Amazon company. He sells on Amazon. And he's been crushing it for about 6 years probably. But he's my little DHL connection. He has a really discounted DHL account, but I can't ship tea via his account, only non-food. There's some VIP parking right here. Okay. And I'm gonna try to take 2 of these boxes at one time. And these are getting the loving treatment from DHL. Yeah. Yeah. 给你啊，谢谢你。 Well, that was it. See, the guy in there was like sleeping. You know, lunchtime here in China, people just sleep at the office. Yeah, the bike. Hey, thanks, Curious. Thanks, Polar. Yeah, some tea picking baskets for the tea club. I think there's still 100-gram pouches of the silver needle, and then the lapsang will come a little bit later, maybe like a month. But thank you. Thanks for asking, Polar. Marcel, what's up? Scurious, yeah, how much does this cost? So this is like a cheaper one, a little bit smaller. I think, actually my wife bought this for her father-in-law. It's a long story. But this is just bald tires, and it's pretty janky. Look at this. This is the e-brake. This thing is janky. But yeah, I think it's been, I didn't paint this. Someone else painted it. Friend of ours. But yeah, it's a great little utilitarian device. And it would cost, yeah, probably only about 1,500 US dollars. Like 10,000 RMB. Something like that. And it's super, and see all these e-bikes? These are all kind of the similar price. Inexpensive e-bikes. You know, before COVID, it was not like this. But over the past like 4 or 5 years, e-bikes have just exploded in popularity and the cost has come way down. Shenzhen, you do need like a license or something. You have to wear a helmet. You're supposed to wear a helmet for this, but I don't. Hey, ni hao. Ni hao ma? That guy's cool. But yeah, so I'm just gonna take this back now. And that guy was one of the the employee or partner of the guy who owns the company where I just dropped off my boxes. Anyways, I'm gonna get back on the e-bike and I'll go home or go to where I parked this. So let's go for a ride. Yeah, these things are cheap and plentiful, and yeah. And yeah, you don't really need a helmet or, you know, any sort of licensing or anything. Okay, and I can get it to burn out. Can you hear that? Spin the tires a little bit. Anyways, love that instant torque. Okay. Yeah, when you take a tight turn, you spin the inside tire because there's no like limited slip differential, right? So both the left and right are spinning at the same speed. Yeah, this is my little village here. It's, you know, super clean and nice, and it's just a great place to live. Lived here for a long time. And my wife lived here before I ever came here. There I go. It's outside the city. Yeah, I don't like to be in a city. You start to feel like a cockroach living in a cockroach colony. So, yeah, I like living, I actually prefer the old buildings and a little bit less people. You know, Shenzhen has a really gnarly population density. But that's why I love living outside in like a little village. And I don't really, you know, I don't go out. Like I don't go to restaurants. You know, this stage in my life, like this kind of life phase I'm in right now, which is just kind of like make the tea company work. Like, there's no reason for me to be leaving my apartment except for exercise. So this is a perfect place for that. So, yeah, I'm living like a monk out here and really liking it, really enjoying it. All these taxis are EVs. See that green license plate? Little dog. And a chubby little puppy. We're gonna go a different way back. We're gonna go straight here. Look, there's a McDonald's. They just put a McDonald's in here. It's like the new talk of the town. Yeah, can you believe that? Like, this is like major corporation coming into... Anyways, I just arrived where I'm gonna park it. And, yeah, thanks for coming along. I'm not sure if it disconnected at one point. I think I hit a button in my pocket. But yeah, this is like the truck of China, the little 3-wheeled EVs. And they're affordable and readily available. All right, thanks guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.